Okay, so I had two major reasons why I kind of had high hopes for this brand new movie called Blended. It is reuniting Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler in a movie. It's the first time in over 10 years, and the two reasons that I was excited about this was mainly because of 1998's Wedding Singer and 2004's 51st Date. These are some really fun comedies and good reasons why we love these guys and why they've come together a couple times and why I was excited that they were come together again. But sadly, 51st Dates is from 2004, and it's the last time in over 10 years that I've actually really liked an Adam Sandler produced, starred, Adam Sandler written, produced, starred, acting style Adam Sandler movie. Even though I have liked Adam Sandler in films like Punch Drunk Love and Reign Over Me and Funny People, directed by other people, very talented filmmakers. But I had some excitement for Blended because of these two major reasons. I love these films. Even with their stupid flaws and crazy human elements of tropes that come from Adam Sandler, I still enjoyed these films. They're very funny. So, Blended, of course, is the third time these two actors are working together, and they just showed such great comedy and chemistry in those films. That's what I was hoping with this film. Okay, so this movie is about two people that are not in their relationships anymore, but they have children. Drew Barrymore is divorced and has two boys, and Adam Sandler is, sadly, his wife passed away from cancer, and he has three girls. They go on their first date to Hooters, and things do not work out. So they decide not to see each other ever again, but because of some circumstances and the miracle of filmmaking and plot devices, they have come together, and they're all going to Africa. A very nice portion of Africa. Not the Africa that I saw in the Book of Mormon play, the musical, but an Africa that seems more like Disneyland! Hey everybody, it's time for a vacation trip, again, with Adam Sandler. Of course, he's done that before in the past, or used a movie that, just used a lot of stuff that felt like a commercial. So I did have some worry elements about this film, because was it going to be just an excuse for him to go on vacation? Or is it gonna be an excuse to just him to hawk new products like he did with the disastrous Jack and Jill, which I have to say is so bad it's watchable. It's a watchable film. Terrible film, but it's one you gotta watch with friends. Whatever. But I really haven't liked an Adam Sandler movie in over 10 years. Sadly, I mean, all these crappy movies that have come out in the last 10 years starring Adam Sandler, where he's working with his friends and making movies with his friends, they're just some of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. But I had some excitement to see this movie, mainly the fact that it starred Drew Barrymore. So, I'm glad I went in with this attitude, because this movie surprised me. Yes, it surprised me that I'm surprised that I'm going to surprise you, hopefully right now, and tell you that for the first time in over 10 years, Adam Sandler has made a movie that is watchable, likable, and enjoyable. And it's so great that Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler can come together and show off that they still have really great chemistry. Even though the movie follows the normal tropes of an Adam Sandler movie, people that have problems with that are going to have problems with this, because the goofy comedy is there, the raunchy comedy is there, the formulaic plot, the stupid characters, the excuse to go on a fabulous vacation to an exotic place and hawk all these products. Yeah, there are products that are hawked in this film, but it's not as bad as it was done in Jack and Jill. This movie has heart, and that's one of the main elements that I enjoyed about this film. There was so much heart, and a very likable cast. Adam Sandler plays a very likable guy. Even though he does some really terrible things in the beginning of the movie, he turns out to be a really likable character, and he just has really just awesome chemistry with Drew Barrymore. I really liked her character, even though she's definitely playing herself. I would not say that this is great or as good as the previous films that I just mentioned that Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore have been a part of, but this is again, it's a likable movie. That's how I felt about this entire film. It's very likable, and I actually really enjoyed some of the side characters. Thankfully, Nick Schwartzman, who I really like, he's not in this movie, but Kevin Nealon's in the film, and he has some good lines in the film. I also like Terry Crews, even though when I met Terry Crews at the premiere of Godzilla, he wouldn't talk to me or even take a picture with me. He is very nice in this film, very funny, and they utilize him very well, and I really liked it. You know, at times it does feel a little like a commercial for Africa, or this selling point of this fabulous vacation of Africa. And at times, you know, there are points where even, you know, Adam Sandler works at places like Dick's Sporting Goods. Okay, so there's a kind of a commercial for Dick's Sporting Goods and then, you know, all that stuff. But it never felt like it was in your face. I think because I really liked all the side characters, I liked the kids, I liked the 2 boys that Drew Barrymore had, and I liked the 3 girls that Adam Sandler had. Everybody felt like they settled pretty well together, and were very likable. There was also some very touching moments to this film as well that really surprised me, including one of the middle daughter of Adam Sandler is really just terribly sad over the death of her mother, and so she still believes that her mother is with her. And she always saves a seat for her mother and talks to her mother, even though her mother is not really there. And I felt that to be very moving. And maybe it was a little manipulative. I'm okay with that. I didn't feel it was manipulative at all. I was quite moved by that part, and I was glad it was a part of the film. It just felt, you know, like they did have all the normal things that they have in an Adam Sandler movie, but it just wasn't really in your face as much. And Adam Sandler did a really good job to make you really like him and care for him as a parent. He seemed like he was trying to do the best job he could in the circumstances that he had. The same thing can be said about Drew Barrymore and them coming together and making this film. And yes, it's an excuse for them all to go to Africa and go on vacation and make a movie, but I think it is a good excuse. Not a great excuse, not an excuse to make that excuse go away, but it was a good excuse and something that really just moved me in the end, and I really enjoyed this movie. I found it to be very entertaining, very likable. I'm definitely going to add it to my collection of these two films, and I would say this is a really good trilogy of movies. These movies have a lot of heart. It's a love story going on, but I would definitely add this movie called Blended to my collection of Wedding Singer and 50 First Dates. So, in the end, I'm going to give Blended, the brand new collaboration of Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler, I'm going to give it a solid 3 stars out of 4. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePilot.com, and if you've enjoyed this video review, please click right here. Subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next review. And have a great weekend. And Memorial Day is coming tomorrow. Have a great Memorial Day, and hope you can celebrate with your families and thank the veterans in your life, people that have served this country, because without them, we would not be here, you know, enjoying the freedoms that we have in America, in the world, and wherever you're coming from. So again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, great night, great life, and I'll see you at the next review. I will see you at the next movie review. Peace be with you, my friends.